I didn't finish making my coffee, but they talked about the reptiles being here, right? Many of years ago, there's different kinds of reptiles that are all fighting and all at war, right? Remember, these are just souls at war in dinosaur bodies. They're dinosaurs, right? So their souls are at war with each other. Now, what is every animal's instinct to do? Every animal's an instinct. What is their instinct to do? Protect their queen. The instinct is to protect their queen. The bees do it. The ants do it. Every insect, every animal, they'll risk sacrificing themselves for their queen, right? Their main job is to protect the queen. So, if we still have reptiles to this day, then what happened? Right? The queen controlled how much after, because the reptiles are still here. Right? Just like the fallen angels are here, just like many people are here. They're still here. I don't care what you want to say. Oh no, they were destroyed. All the reptiles are gone in the world. There's no more reptiles. Of course, they shapeshift. They shapeshift. So no, you're not going to see a dinosaur with a tail. Because they shapeshift. Right? What happens during a full moon? Is there a ritual that goes on during a full moon? I literally got what happens during a full moon. So maybe there's rituals going on there. Maybe there's something that happens. They do magic on a full moon to keep up, just like the wolves. Oh, you know how the wolves turn during a full moon? Something about the wolves turning during a full moon, y'all. Y'all, come on. I got other shit to talk about than damn reptiles and dinosaurs and this shit, motherfucker. But that's who's controlling the world. So you want to know who's controlling religion? Who's controlling the cults? It's not the priests. It's not the preachers. They're getting paid large amount of money to control the population and the masses. Who is behind it? Who has enough power, money, and control? Who's been here before everybody has been here? Who has learned a way to manipulate many situations for years and centuries? The reptiles. The reptiles. Who is the head honcho reptile that still lives to this day and don't seem like they aged none? That nobody tends to fuck with. That if you don't do what they say, a lot of manipulation going on. What's that lady's name? What's her name? With the princesses and the princes and shit. What happens if you don't do what the queen say? Queen cut offs. Everything. And any attachment, any affiliation, they have to do what they say. That's their profit. That's their main thing. That's how business are running. That's how things are happening. Because they have the reptiles to help them control. They're controlling the religion and the population. And the corporations and the businesses. Okay? Now listen, I just got that download. Okay? What the doctor travels with the reptile and keeps blood. Human blood. That's not their blood, of course. It's somebody else's blood. They keep blood with them. Why do you think when you go to the doctors, they need blood? Who are they giving this blood to? You don't just throw away blood, because there's a way you have to throw away waste. Because that's considered toxic, right? What are they doing with that blood? Who needs that blood to sustain their life? See, spiritual birth. This goes deeper than this karmic man that I love, and let's stay on karmic situations. Y'all, who's ruling the motherfucking world? Y'all are high priestesses and y'all preachers and y'all all these people. Y'all say to speak the truth, but I don't speak. Because if you're gonna act like a sheep, be a sheep and stay over there, sheep. But tell the real if you're gonna speak on the real. What did do? What's the matter? You don't want to talk about this? Yeah. Look, and the dinosaur, the Rugrats and the dinosaurs on my son's shirt, y'all. I'm looking at the Rugrats, and there's all these different Rugrats, all these different characters from way back in the day, and there's a dinosaur right here on top. Y'all, look at my baby shirt. There's a dinosaur on top here. We just talked about dinosaurs. Dinosaurs on top of all these other characters. This is his shirt he got on, y'all. It's the reptiles are the ones who's ruling religion. The reptiles is the one who created slavery. The reptiles is the one who's feeding off of a fear, anger, anxiety. The reason why you need to do all those, go to the hospitals and stuff, is because the reptiles need your blood to sustain their life. If you please do not let go of my hair, sir. Sir, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. But it's the reptiles, y'all. And see, they need the chosen ones to be in slavery because they need that blood. They need their ideas. They need their mindset. They need that to sustain their life because they live off of us, literally. We are their survival kit. They live off of us. Their survival is based off of us. So what do we do to sustain our own survival? Because they've already mastered how to survive through generations to generations. How do we master our own survival? How do we break the bondages that they have created for generation to generation? Because the reptiles been around for how long? How long have reptiles been around? Yeah, quite some time, right? Before there was even language, before there was even books, right? Yeah, now y'all starting to get it. Now y'all starting to see, like, damn, they controlled all of this and everything, and we had no idea. We thought it was like the preacher or the priest. Y'all, somebody put them in place. Somebody said they could have that power. Who said that? Who said that they were going to be the one to control the masses? How were scandals and stuff being kept in the dark? Children, things happening to children, things happening to different deaths happening. How was it able to be kept in the dark? That's because there's a hierarchy there, and whoever's running this shit is doing shit themselves. Or they would just come as a reptile. Why won't they just come as themselves? Because it's manipulation. It's clearly magic. It's a lot of stuff going on. Where's my spoon so I can make my coffee? It's a lot of stuff going on, you guys. So y'all want to know who's authentic and who's not? I don't just talk about karmas. I don't talk about people's relationships. Because most of the people who are on here talking about their relationship is because they going through the shit. Okay? That's where they're at in their life. They can't get over whatever happened. They're using tarot every day to get over that. But for them to get over it, they talk about their karmic situation because it helps them to get over it and heal. So they're using your energy to heal themselves by talking about the same thing over and over, but that's not healing the collective. Okay, there's so much to this world than karmic cycles and karmic situations. I just told you the reptiles are controlling the world. What the fuck you gonna do? Oh, well, let me think about my karmic boyfriend and see what he doing with the karmic. Y'all, plug this bitch back up. Plug her back up to the matrix. She want to be in the matrix. She want to stay in the matrix. She want to stay in bondage and slavery. You plug her back up while the rest of us leave. And unplug every connection because they connected is to the chakras where they're trying to connect. So they're trying to connect to your sacral chakra. They're trying to connect to your heart chakra. They're trying to connect to your crown chakra. It's all the chakras that you're trying to create. So then we have to go back to who created the Bible and what was their purpose and the reason for it and why. Because if the reptiles are who control the world and the reptiles are who put things in place and how then who's controlling the world and what did they put out to program people with? Because if TV's programming, then y'all don't think books was programming too? Y'all, the books was there before the TV. So what was programming their minds and shit? What's the oldest book in the history of history? Not your history book. What's older than your history book? The Bible. The Bible is the oldest documented history book, supposedly. Who created that? And what was their intent in creating it? Because we all know intent is important. We are judged based on our intent, not really our actions. Yes, we're judged based off our action, but it's the intent behind the action. So now that we know the reptiles have a lot to do with everything, that's why you see snakes in hospitals. Why would snakes be surrounded by a hospital and a hospital thing? Why would there be snakes surrounding that? Y'all, come on. If y'all want to talk to a real high priestess who really connects to the universe ain't stuck on karma shit. The universe says there's so much more to life that these people need to wake up to. Not just their mans, who ain't really their mans because they want to stay in a certain lifestyle. So listen, you guys. I need you guys to understand what's going on around you. Pay more attention. Use discernment because they are programming your mind. They've been doing it. They've been doing it before birth. They've been programming your parents' mind and parents before that. Why do you think they have a slave-like mentality? We'll talk about it. Oh, we're going to talk about it. They want to work for somebody so bad. They want to go and they want to get a degree and get to work for somebody else so bad and be miserable at that job. But that's what they choose to do, and that's what they want for the generations after them. Come on. Because their mind is programmed that that's what they're supposed to do. They're programmed to be a slave. So they program the next generation to do the same thing because they feel like it's an accomplishment, when really you're not creating generational wealth. You're working for somebody else who purposely does not give you what you are worth and what you are paid for. So most of the time you have to work 2 jobs and struggle and work check to check. But this is what these people are programming their kids to do. And on top of that, they're in debt. So they've already programmed the parents and people before them who are so set in their ways that they're doing the right thing and they're set in their ways. But they don't know their ways was set by somebody else. Y'all didn't hear me. Their way of thinking and belief system was set by somebody else who was purposely doing mind control, purposely programming the minds of individuals, and that was their goal before you was even born and stepped foot on this earth. They already had a plan of destruction. And how they're going to manipulate the collective. 11:11 on the clock. This is my beginning. This is what I was supposed to be talking about. I told you I didn't come here for no karmic shit. I come here to talk about your karmic auntie, your karmic friend, your karmic lover, the karmic baby daddy, the karmic friend. I will give you guys awareness and let you guys know what's going on. But I came here because the universe, I told you, they got way more bigger information for me to give to the collective and the masses. Because there's so many false prophets, there's so many false things going on that they said no. I didn't even think this video was going to be that long. That's what I'm saying. This is what they want the collectives to know. This is more important things than... I left my shoe. Who took my shoe? Even my son made a noise on that one. That's what I had to say. What the shit? What the shit is? A 5-month-old baby on that. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Stay out of karmic situations because it's a loop. It's to keep you on this earth, keep you on the cycle with the reptiles, keep you on the cycle with the fallen angels. They want you to stay. They don't want you to ascend because they can't go. You think they can go? If they could go, they could have been gone. They've been here many times reincarnated. They a big, huge family. They a whole family. You think there's fake beefing going on. This is fake beef. That ain't real beef. Trust me, they work together when the time is need to work together. So, and to my collectives, I really need you guys to get your head out the down low masculine's loose booty hole, because it's loose at this point, okay? Let's be real. His booty hole is loose. Get out of that loose booty hole. Okay. And I need you guys. Yeah, it's loose. He's been crying about how loose it is. Okay, anyway, y'all. Get out of that. And I need to focus more on what's going on in the world. What's going on in the world, huh? You said, Mom, get to the topic. Yeah, what's going on in the world? Y'all need to pay more attention to that because there's so many things going on around you and you guys aren't aware. But your ancestors, literally, their souls are crying for you to wake up. Okay, baby. Okay, so let me tend to my little muffin.